Good morning, Facebookers, lookers, tookers, and crookers. Good morning, Instagrammers. Good morning, Snapper Babies. Good morning, this is Mama Reds. And welcome back to my YouTube page. I have been gone for a couple of days, but like I said, I'm going to come up periodically and dropping a video here and there talking about, you know what, my number one subject that no one wants to talk about, abuse, trying to bring shine a light on abuse, to keep it shining, not just to shine it and it dull out. No, we want to keep it shining and keep it shining bright. I don't believe that there's too many people coming on here that want to talk about abuse, even to look it up on YouTube and even, talking about the day to day when it comes down to abuse. Like I said, a lot of women don't even realize, and was saying this on Instagram, that they even being abused. They okay with being called out their name and, disrespecting me and whatever you got to go through for some dick. Because you know me, I'm just as real as it come on my YouTube page. And I'm going to be real, and I'm not going to bite my tongue when it comes down to this abuse thing. There's so much things, ladies, that we go through to try to please these men, our men that we get, and then you don't even realize that these men don't even putting out all that extra shit for you, but you actually doing more than the norm, because we love different, we love hard, you know what I'm saying? But when you really love somebody and he's abusing you and you're not even taking heed to this is what's really happening to you, then you know something is wrong. Okay? I know how it feels to really truly love somebody, and then you would allow him to do so many things to you because your love is so strong that you don't want this man to leave you on no circumstances. So you try to be all you could be with this man. I never did that because, see, I'm not, to me, I think a man's supposed to go over and extend it about me as well as how I am about him. You know, my grandmother always said that you want to treat a man, supposed to treat you how you want to be treated and how you treat him. So we should have an equal thing going here. It shouldn't be, yeah, I'm treating you good all the time and whatever, and you constantly treating me like shit. I feel like a man, when you in a relationship with a man for a long time and he's used to your nagging and he know what you're gonna do if he goes and stay out all night or if he do something disrespectful, he knows your action, and sometimes your action becomes so of the norm that he's gonna keep doing it anyway because he know you ain't gonna really put on no big show about it. And a lot of us does do that, and a lot of women do that, and I think a lot of women is scared to leave the man. You kind of scared to leave this situation, and you're being abused and you know this, but you scared that this man leave you, okay? And you done invested so much of your time in it with him, but you scared if he leave you, you shouldn't be scared if he leave you, and financially he leaves you fucked up, because you always supposed to have your own when it comes down to that, because you never know when a man will walk out your life, ladies. So don't ever totally depend on your dependency on no man when it comes down to your bills and things like that. You gotta have your own shit, mommies, and make sure you got your shit so when you do step out, it be strong. If you with a man and it's about money and he know he paying for everything and you ain't got a job and you ain't got no education, you ain't got nothing going good for yourself like that, and he's paying, taking care of you, he treats you a different kind of way, I'm telling you. And you will realize that if you had it, when you do have it, and get you a job and get your own money and everything, you will see the difference when a man treats you a certain kind of way when you have your own. Okay? And I guarantee you that. Ladies, we have to be more stronger vessels than we are. We forget that we are the breeders, the lovers, the nurturers. We are that, the woman, okay? So you have to hold that ground. And sometimes some things that we go through life is, it is hard. And I'm telling you, I went through hell and back, and I'm still holding on strong because some shit is so hard, and some of these things that you have to endure by yourself. So I tell you, ladies, we have to be strong, but we cannot let a man beat on us and you stay in that situation just because you scared this man to leave you and you scared to being by yourself. No, that is not the norm. It's not good for the thing that you can allow to constantly beat on you. That shit is gonna fuck with you. If he's not physically hitting you, ladies, that mental beat down is worse. Okay, and it has you so fucked up in the head sometimes, and sometimes it makes you confused, especially women that love hard. That's why I tell you, read New Pussy. New Pussy's too soon drop with a better and badder publisher, and everything will be straight. But once you guys get the message of New Pussy and New Pussy 2, because you gotta know your worth, ladies, and love you. And once you learn to love you, everything else will fall into place. You have to love you first, and don't look yourself in the mirror and know that you do not deserve a man beating you down constantly. Okay, mentally, physically, or emotionally, or any way. All right, you here to love this man, to be a partner with him, to be one with him, not for him to abuse you and treat you like shit. I said, if you tired of me and my company, by all means, leave. Okay, don't stay in this situation. And you know deep down inside you really don't love me. So you doing all kind of shit to hurt me? Nah, let's don't do that. Let's cut through all of that shit. And you go your way and I'll go mine. And we will come to that agreement. Not that we in this relationship and you trying to hurt me and I'm doing the hurting you and we going back and forth hurting each other and doing dumb shit that, you know. Next thing you know, excuse me, guys. And soda went down the wrong pipe. Next thing you know, you guys are in argument about all kind of bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? Everything be all good. And let me tell you another thing. When you have a relationship, when you're in a relationship with your man, like deeply in a relationship with him, and when you guys are in the bed, everything is awesome. Oh goodness, y'all the greatest. You talking, y'all have great sex. It's lovely. But when you step a foot and get up out that bed, baby, and them bills and all that shit start hitting you in your face, that's reality. Okay? So life is about fuck. Okay? Because that fuck world is beautiful. Bust a nut. Oh, yeah. But then you still got them bills, mama. You still got shit that you got to pay. And if you got this man on this stagnant shit that he's not really helping you and doing nothing for you, really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing nothing but laying dick. Come on now, you can get... No, we have to come to a realization that's what's important when it comes down to that. Okay, and if that is important, that's never important. That's never more than the first thing. Than what you either it was very important. Excuse me, ladies. I'm on the phone. What are you doing? No, I'm on the video chat. Excuse me, ladies. Okay, my interruption of my wash belly because he's being rude right now. Like I was saying, we really have to come together in knowing that this must come to an end. You cannot sit down and be in a relationship with a man that's constantly abusing you and constantly putting you through abuse. Okay, do you see this? This is disrespectful. And he hear that I'm telling him I'm on the phone. That is just mad disrespectful. But ladies, like I said, please, okay? And then watch out when you have babies by men that's like this, okay? Because you wind up with children like this. You see that? Okay, all jokes aside. But this abuse thing, ladies, I have to let this be strong and let this go and be able to come and talk to women about it. Talk to different, your friends. And because sometimes your friends know they can look you in your face, especially your friends that been with you for years. They could constantly look you in your face and know that you're being abused. Okay? So what I'm saying is this. You ladies know that it's a very strong and fucked up situation where this man can say something to you and scream at you in a way that you shut down, and everything inside of you hold it inside of you because you're very upset that he did that to you and disrespect you in the street. Okay? And he constantly doing it that's abuse, mommy. And that's not love. And when you get those things mixed up, love and abuse, then you can't see clearly. Okay? So love is not hurt, it's not pain. And it's supposed to be the best thing that's happening to you. And when a man truly loves you, he truly cherishes you as the queen that you are. So he's not turning behind his back and then calling you the doggish bitch and hoe in the book and this and that, because he's upset right now. And it can't be too many of this, oh, I was mad, so I say all kind of shit when I'm mad. No, you can't be letting a man get away with stuff like that, because that is abuse too. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying things only when you mad and stuff. You can't take back some of those words. Some of them words cut like a knife, ladies. So I know how it is to go through this abuse. And sometimes we so set in these relationships and we so used to the norm. Oh, and he's paying the bills. He give you money for food. He do everything for you. So you're scared if this man leave you. Then you won't have nothing. Okay, so if he is hollering at you a little bit and screaming and calling you all kind of bitches and stuff, still going out fucking and cheating on you, and that's disrespect, that's abuse. And in life, ladies, and dealing with that every day on the mental, you're going to really, really go through some shit and be depressed all the time. And then we wind up in these long relationships with these men that's mentally and emotionally abusing you. And you're not doing anything about it. And you constantly living in that situation. I told you I met a cab driver, but one of the driver that took me, an Uber driver, rather, to my doctor's office. And she was married for 6 years. And she said to me, and she read my book, and she said to me, you know what? This background check. And she said, and she never realized that she was being abused. That for 6 years, this man was mentally abusing her. And she didn't realize that until she read my book. And I was talking to her, and she said, sometimes he'll just come in and say all kind of mean things to me, and I just shut down. And I never say nothing to him. I still continue to do my wifely duties, and he wouldn't even touch me. Only once a year, okay, 9 months, and like, I don't say nothing to him. I still go do my wifely duties. And she said that she got so used to it that she didn't know that she was being abused. And even though that he wasn't sexing her or whatever, every chance he got, he wanted to belittle her and talk down to her and make her feel like shit. And she was being abused. And she said she didn't even know she was being abused. She didn't even realize that it was abuse. Okay? And she's out of it now, and she's happy and living by herself, her and her son. But she is more healthier and happier than ever. Because sometimes, ladies, we holding on to this toxic relationship that God himself be pulling us away from. And we keep pulling ourselves back into it. Picking up these damn fucked up signs, thinking this man done had an epiphany. And now today he love you different than he loved you yesterday, because you was still that bitch and hoe and all that, suck my dick in the street. Okay? We got to recognize what abuse is, ladies. Recognize when you are being abused. And once you can recognize what abuse is, you can be able to deal with it. And you can be able to help others to come up out of the situation. You understand? Because that's me. And I'm here trying to help you guys, along with plenty of other women that I want to help. And if I can help 1 or 2 women at a time, like I told you guys, I'm going to do that. Because we all need somebody to talk to. And if we could get together, like I said, and let's get this healing squad going, ladies. We be talking to one another, helping one another, and knowing that we can help each other heal from this. And then we can start, doing things different and going about life different. Okay? So, I'm not going to hold you guys long, because you see that wash belly disrespect for putting him out in there. So I'm going to tell you now, do your background check on these men before you have kids with them. And you wind up a lifetime of this shit, okay? Rudeness. You get 2 pops when we come out for the phone. You're never too big to get beat, not in my blood clot house here, and especially when they do the rude things them there. So, anyway, ladies, I enjoy talking with you guys. I love you. You guys give me more and more confidence to come on and talk and come on my YouTube page. Like, I got to send out notifications and letting you guys know that I did put up a new video, so we can get some more viewers over here to be watching my page, so we'll know what I'm talking about, that #1 subject, and how we can help each other, help others. Okay? I know who my crowd is going to be who God got to making sure that the viewers look and will be looking. And I have truly confident in that. And I know that it will build. And I will be able to help somebody, okay, one day. Okay, if it ain't today, tomorrow, it could be next week. It's good. Because we all in this crazy world together trying to make it from day to day. Okay, to wake up, to feel good, not to be put down, dragged out, and feeling like shit as a woman. We do too much and we go through too much, but not from the man that you truly love, and you getting that type of abuse from him, then he don't truly love you, baby. And you need to regroup and redo things. Don't think love a man loving you because the things that you do for him, okay? Because you know if a man really truly have respect for you, he just looking for some easy money. So he'll fuck you and make you think that you the world, okay? But then when shit ain't going right, here go that abuse, that mouth. So know what you're doing and what you're getting yourself into, ladies, too. We got to recognize that, okay? So I'm going to let you guys go. I love you. I'm going to send out a notification. And on our next topic, as we always going to be talking until you guys are freely to come out and talk about it, abuse, my number one subject. Mentally, emotionally, physical abuse, the worst abuse ever. Abuse is worse. Abuse is fucked up, period. Any kind of abuse. Love you guys. Talk to you later. One.